Alright guys, welcome back to another video to the Ghost Flash channel. Today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be working on the Genesis Coupe. We got Whitley somewhere in the background watching TikTok, I'm pretty sure. So in this video, we're going to be working on the Genesis Coupe because we got Clean Culture coming up this weekend at Santa Clara, or in Santa Clara at the Levi Stadium. And this car is far from ready to go. There's a lot of problems that I've been hiding and not wanting to fix, and we're going to address those today. And one of them is going to be the trunk setup. So as you guys know, I do trunk setups, as you saw for the for the Miata. Done one for the Z. Done one for actually Whitley's Miata and Nathan's car and a couple other vehicles. And the Genesis for 4 years has been like this. I've been driving with nothing mounted in my trunk. So that problem's going to get fixed today, as long with my airlines were also dangling, which Whitley just tucked back actually. So we gotta address those airlines, and I also gotta do some other stuff, maintenance, like my oil leak, or I'm not gonna fix, but I got an oil leak, a coolant leak, and some other freaking leaks. But a lot of stuff's gotta get addressed before this car was even gonna be road ready in a week. So we'll see how things go. So first things first that I'm gonna have to do is obviously pull all this out. I'm gonna have to drain the tank because I pressed this to let the air out to find that there's milky water in there. So I'm gonna have to empty this out. I'm gonna have to unplug all my airlines. I'm also gonna have to mark them and label them to figure out so I know where they go. And then I'm gonna have to figure out where I want everything designed. I'm thinking of doing something that I've done once before on Nathan's car, which is a roof mount setup. Because as you guys can see, this was already at one point roof mounted. This is the one from my Mustang, and it was roof mounted. That's why the air sticker's upside down. So also, that's one of the reasons why I also want to roof mount it for that sticker to be right side up now. So I'm thinking about roof mounting it, having a hidden compressor set up, and having the compressor set back on top of my subwoofer box, because like, if you guys can see, there's like a little platform back there. I'm gonna have to relocate my amp because the guy that installed it installed on the back of my seat, and I can't close my seat without pushing this unflush from where it's supposed to be. So we're gonna have to relocate the amp. We're gonna have to figure out how to mount this on the roof, mount this to the top of the sub box. So I'm just gonna do this to basically get the car on the road, and then later on down the road I want to do something crazy with this car, but I don't know yet. Oh, this is about to be disgusting to see. I'm trying to do it without dropping it.
It wasn't that fucking milky.
Look at my trunk, bro. It looked all milky. Look, all the carpet was looking all disgusting looking. Alright, so I have two brackets over there that I'm painting right now, which I'll show you guys in a second. But essentially what I'm gonna do is roof mount it. I have the jack stand right here as the center point, and then I marked it up where I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna go ahead and put a rib nut. That one is, hopefully I can expand it big enough, because that's the ideal size that I wanted to use. By the way, I'm gonna put a rib nut here, thread the bracket into here. Then once that is mounted where it needs to be mounted, and I'm gonna set it up into the car, figure out where this hole needs to get drilled, mark it, then rib nut it into the chassis on the roof, and then theoretically I'll have my two bolting point, or my single bolting point for both sides. Because if you guys have ever installed air, you guys know that trying to mount these to anything in any car is almost next to impossible in most cases, unless you go from underneath, like carpet and stuff like that. Because I don't know, just the way it's designed, they don't make it big enough for you to be able to get a wrench or a ratchet or anything easy in there. So we're gonna make it easier on ourselves and make a bracket and paint it up, and we should be good to go. So my mic turned off. I don't know if I turned it off or turned off during the last clip, but we'll guess we'll find out during editing. But essentially what I was saying is I got the holes marked where I'm gonna drill for the tank, and then rib nut into the roof. And then upon further reinspection about trying to mount my compressor onto my what's it called? My sub box, that was not gonna work. When I pushed it all the way in, it impacted the roof. So now we're gonna wall mount my compressor as well as I got that marked up, and then I'm gonna drill those holes out, also rib nut that. So that would be a permanent location for that. Tank will be permanently mounted there. And yeah, so we're gonna get after it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and the trunk setup is officially done. As you guys can see, maybe if I get some light back there, just twatted the camera. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can barely see, but the air compressor is way back there, wall mounted on the back of the trunk. The subwoofers are back in place. The amp is mounted along the side of the subwoofer like I said it would be. And then the roof mount on the tank. So we got the brackets right here that I made, and they're rib nutted into the chassis right up there. Both sides very sturdy. The one line coming right here down the side. This light sucks. Let me grab a flashlight, bro. Hold on. Got the line right here that comes from the compressor right there. And then on this side, I went ahead and put a air fitting right here so I can be able to plug in like an air line to be able to use, let's say, the air tool, or like, for instance, my air jack right here. So it makes it really nice to be able to just hook up an air hose to your tank, either air up your tires, use an air jack, or even tools if you need be while you're on the road. That way you guys never are left stranded, or if you have a homie that's left stranded, you guys are gonna be able to freaking help them out. And then we got the water trap above that with the line going back there. So like from a distance, everything is literally hidden. The only thing you visibly see is obviously the little quick disconnect fitting, which is whatever, because honestly I think it's kind of cool, because it's like, hey bro, I can use air stuff. Then you got the one line on that side, and then we got the water trap on that side. We got an extra fitting over there, not fitting, but a plug right there. I don't know, later on down the road, maybe I'll take it off, put another air fitting or something like that to do something cool with it, do something spicy. You never know, just the opportunities are open. So other than that, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys liked today's video and you guys liked the trunk setup I did on the Genesis, it was more of like, if you guys remember, obviously remember the Miata and obviously the other trunk setups I've done here on the channel, I made them a lot fancier than I did with the Genesis. I just made it low key because I have big plans in the future for my next setup. I'm getting a little bit more practice before I take that on. But just know this is a temporary setup. As you guys saw, the brain and all that stuff, the lines were mounted underneath in the spare tire well, and then the compressor and tank are basically roof mounted, and that just optimizes for maximum storage capacity if I want to take road trips, because I do plan on dailying this car. So this is going to be a temporary setup because I have something big that I have in mind that I needed to just get a little bit more practice with before I attack it on this car. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed today's video on the install. I got a whole bunch more prep coming for Clean Culture. I don't know if this video is going to come out before or after Clean Culture, so I don't think it's really going to matter to you guys because I have a couple other videos lined up. I'm about to go edit tonight to get those edited by this week, so hopefully this video gets out before Clean Culture and you guys feel like you're invested with me. So other than that, like, comment, subscribe, catch you guys in the next Ghost Flash video.